I'll do a poem about slam poetry. I'm just going to do two for now, and then I'm coming back later, I guess. You know, normally slam poetry, you judge it how well it's performed and how good the writing is, but England has devised this new form of rules where you have three criteria: how good the writing is, how well it's performed, and the warmth of the audience reaction. I fucking hate that. And here's why. 1/3 the writing, 1/3 performance, 1/3 the warmth of the audience reaction. The fundamental problem with these rules is that poetry is 1/3 magic, 1/3 true, and 1/3 fuck you. And that's including the funny, likable, light-hearted stuff. If it's good, it's got a hard core of, this is me, that's you. What are you gonna do about it? If you luck out, your shit might be sweet and funny and lovable because you're sweet and funny and lovable. But what if you're an asshole and you want to write poetry? Then you gotta write asshole poetry, or else it's just gonna be doggerel. You respect the audience, you don't please it. So let the judges hold up their cards and show what they think, not what the audience thinks. We already know that. And we all gotta take a turn on that stage. It's a difference of opinion that makes an education. The great plays of Greek antiquity were all written for a contest. I was talking to Pete a few minutes ago, actually. He didn't know this, but Sophocles, Aeschylus, Euripides, all those plays that they wrote that you maybe had to study in school, they had a contest, just like in slam poetry. It wasn't, they didn't just write it in their garret. There was a contest, like slam poetry. The great plays of Greek antiquity were all written for a contest, just like us. We could learn so much. But the best, maybe the only way to perform a poem is not to perform it. When you're hurting inside, you don't try to cry, you try not to. If you write poetry because you got to, there is no performance. It's all writing, there's nothing else. Give love to the poet, they say in New York. But I don't want your love except in my worst, weakest moments. I want to go out into the desert where there's no love or hate, applause or laughter, only the words. And the words do what they do. And after you hear them, maybe you don't want to yell and scream. Maybe you don't want to jump up and down. Maybe you just want to get your breath back.